welcome to another training video. This is low volume, continuing with that concept for the next few weeks. There won't be anything above 90%. There will be nothing else heavy, nothing like that for a while until I get back to where I'm supposed to have those 5 or 6 weeks to peak, because I have trained really hard this summer. I mean, no complaints there. Definitely, like, compared to my training volume last summer, when I was still figuring things out, I couldn't do all these exercises that I can now. I mean, the workload this year is seriously double as much. The work I've done this year and the progress, especially with my deadlift, is twice as much as last year. Last year I was, I couldn't figure things out. I couldn't, no deadlift floor for many months, like 8-10 months almost. It was just Smith machine. Sometimes people were on the Smith machine, so I couldn't use it. And I just, had to work around things to be able to train there 4 times a week and still be able to do some work. So back to what we are watching. It's 100 kilograms. I'm just warming up. I said to myself, I'm gonna do just a couple of heavy singles without maxing out. Now with my current maximum being 145 kilograms, I went up to, what was that, 120? Yeah, that I did 130, as you can see here, for an easy single. And I thought I wanted to do more, but then I thought, 5 or 6 singles at 130 may not be a lot of volume, but it pokes my CNS decently. And I thought, I'm not gonna do that today. So I went down for a set of 5 at 100 again after I did the 130. And then I just moved on to do some lats, as you will see very soon. I didn't want to, there are times you go home and you're thinking, oh man, that session was, it was a mediocre session. Not heavy, not too light, but for pump, it was like, you kind of think, what did I just do? But these sessions, to me, have always been proved to be stepping stones. You do a session like that, it's never been a session after these mediocre, in quotes, sessions where I wasn't able to put out more horsepower. Whether it was just, a lot of repetitions, a lot of sets, like I did last week for my chest. I did a lot of hypertrophy. Man, I was sore for 4 days after that, biceps and chest and the delts. So today I thought I should do chest, back, and biceps. And that's it. Just keep it simple, not too much volume. I did 2 sets. I honestly can't remember. I think that these are 10 reps or 12. I honestly can't remember. But the lat sets were paused. Every single rep was paused. Here you see me attempting a bicep curl, trying to train the short head of my biceps, which I haven't really trained in months due to the injury. And here you see waving at a friend. He was just going home. And after the first set, I wasn't feeling it. My bicep was hurting, just twisting the arm, supination. It was hurting. So I thought, I'm gonna finish this set, do for the left hand, and then I'm done. I'm gonna switch to some ropes, which is basically, hammers. I guess hammer curl variation with the rope, but it catches the long head of the bicep, which does not hurt me. Luckily, I can train those as much as I want. So that's what I did. After that set, I switched. I was a little bit disappointed. I thought, oh man, I might, it was a tiny tweak. It doesn't hurt right now, some hours later that I'm doing this voiceover. But I certainly thought, oh fuck, I wish I could train because I don't have a lot of peak on my biceps, never had genetically. My arms are not very good. And I thought, come on, give me a break. But at the same time, I need to be able to train properly, and they were doing so well lately. So, hammer curls it is for as long as I can. And I did some sets with this. I did a total of, I don't know if I've included all the sets. I think I did 4 or 5 sets with the ropes, in the hammer, in the, you know, the hammer curls in the first set. So I mean, you know, I wanted to do a little more, but it felt irritated. You know, the muscle was slightly in pain, and I thought, nah, you know, I'm not. That's good enough. That's good enough. So I just went up a plate for each set. Every set I went a plate lighter, and I believe I did 15 in the last one, and I just tried to hold the last few in every set. It was good stuff. Good stuff. Now, as far as my volume goes, this is low volume training. Like, you know, it doesn't amount to anything. It's just very, very low. It's almost half as much work as I do usually, and I'm not complaining. That's what my body needs. You know, you're coming these days, and you know, I'm not. I mean, if I convince myself that everything is heavy, obviously it will be heavy. But in this situation, I went in feeling good. I slept well, and I thought, man, this is heavy. So, you know, that's a good thing that I didn't want to push things today. You know, the body just goes up and down. I mean, we cannot do what we want. Otherwise, we would all be world and European champions within a few years' time. You cannot always progress. You have to go down. So, you know, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video.